15 things you need to know to live a happy life. Stoic philosophy. Happiness, we chase it, we crave it. Yet, like sand slipping through our fingers, it eludes us. But what if we have been looking in the wrong places? What if happiness is not found in wealth, fame, or external pleasures, but within? The ancient Stoics understood this truth centuries ago. They believed that happiness is not about what happens to us, but how we respond to it. Today, we will uncover 15 essential Stoic principles that will reshape your mind, strengthen your resilience, and guide you to a life of true contentment. Are you ready to master your emotions and reclaim control? Let's begin. 1. Control what you can, ignore what you can't. The Stoics taught that the foundation of happiness lies in one simple truth: distinguish between what is in your control and what isn't. Epictetus famously said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle: some things are within our control and some things are not." You can't control the weather, the economy, or other people's opinions, but you can control your attitude, your actions, and your choices. By focusing on what you can change, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. Imagine standing in a storm. Do you curse the rain or do you find shelter? A Stoic finds shelter. The moment you let go of external worries, you reclaim your inner peace. Ask yourself right now, what have you been stressing over that is beyond your control? Let it go. True power lies in mastery over the self. 2. Accept everything, expect nothing. At the heart of Stoicism lies the radical acceptance of reality. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor, wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Life is unpredictable. Pain, loss, betrayal, these are inevitable. But the Stoic does not waste energy resisting what already is. Instead, they embrace it. This is not passive resignation, it is supreme resilience. When you accept everything as it comes, you strip events of their power to harm you. Think of life as a raging river. You can fight the current, exhausting yourself in a futile battle. Or you can learn to navigate the flow. The choice is yours. Stop expecting life to be easy. Stop expecting fairness. Instead, expect nothing and embrace everything. Only then will you find peace. 3. Memento mori. Remember you will die. The most sobering yet liberating Stoic practice is memento mori. Remember you must die. Seneca wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing." Death is inevitable. The question is not if, but when. A Stoic does not fear death. They use its certainty as motivation. Every wasted moment, every excuse, every indulgence in self-pity, these are stolen days from the brief life you have. What would you do if you knew you had only a year left to live? Would you hold grudges? Would you waste time on trivial distractions? Or would you embrace every second with purpose? The Stoic lives as if death stands beside them, whispering, "Make this moment count." Today is not just another day, it is another chance, another gift. Use it wisely. 4. Amor fati, love your fate. Nietzsche, heavily influenced by Stoicism, wrote, "My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati, that one wants nothing to be different." Amor fati means to not only accept what happens, but to love it. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." The Stoic does not simply endure hardship, they embrace it as fuel for growth. When faced with adversity, do not ask, "Why me?" Instead, ask, "What can I learn from this?" Every struggle is an opportunity. Every pain is a lesson. The world will not always bend to your will, but your will can bend to embrace the world. Love your fate, and in doing so, you free yourself from suffering. 5. The obstacle is the way. Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic, revived one of the greatest Stoic ideas. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This was originally spoken by Marcus Aurelius, and it means that every hardship is not an obstacle, it is the path itself. When we encounter difficulties, we often see them as roadblocks. A Stoic sees them as stepping stones. Imagine you are walking a path and a boulder blocks your way. Do you turn back, or do you find a way to climb it, move it, or go around it? Life's challenges are not here to stop you. They are here to mold you into something greater. Stop wishing for an easy life. Start preparing for a stronger mind. Your obstacles are not your enemies, they are your teachers. 6. Speak less, listen more. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, believed in the power of silence. He taught that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, to listen twice as much as we speak. Words once spoken cannot be taken back. They can create peace or ignite war. A Stoic chooses words carefully, speaks with purpose, and never indulges in idle chatter. Socrates, another great thinker, practiced deliberate speech, speaking only when necessary and always with wisdom. Before speaking, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Most people talk to fill silence, to impress, or to seek validation, but a Stoic remains comfortable and quiet. True wisdom is found in listening. When we listen, we learn. When we speak without thought, we reveal ignorance. The next time you feel the urge to interrupt, gossip, or argue, pause. Mastery over words is mastery over self. 7. Do not be owned by possessions. Seneca warned that wealth is not evil, but attachment to it is dangerous. He said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." The pursuit of material things often blinds us to what truly matters. The Stoics lived simply, valuing inner peace over external riches. Marcus Aurelius, despite being the most powerful man in Rome, wrote that luxury is meaningless without virtue. Detachment does not mean rejecting wealth, but understanding that it does not define us. Look at your possessions. Do they serve you, or do you serve them? A Stoic does not measure success by accumulation, but by character. Free yourself from the chains of excess, and you will discover true abundance. 8. Embrace discomfort. Comfort is the enemy of growth. The Stoics believed that voluntary discomfort strengthens the mind. Seneca practiced sleeping on the floor to remind himself that luxury is not a necessity. Marcus Aurelius endured grueling military campaigns to maintain his resilience. We live in a world that craves comfort, soft beds, easy entertainment, instant gratification. But what happens when life removes these comforts? A Stoic is always prepared. Take cold showers, fast for a day, walk instead of driving. Not because you must, but because you can. Strength is built in discomfort. The more you embrace hardship, the less power it has over you. 9. Master your emotions. The Stoics did not reject emotions, but they refused to be ruled by them. Seneca wrote, "Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Anger, fear, jealousy, these emotions are natural, but indulging them is a choice." A Stoic observes emotions like passing clouds. They do not act on impulse. They do not lash out in rage. Instead, they pause, reflect, and respond with reason. The next time you feel overwhelmed, step back, breathe. Ask yourself, is this emotion useful? Will acting on it make me stronger or weaker? Control your emotions, or they will control you. 10. Value. Time. More than money. You can lose money and earn it back. But time, once spent, it's gone forever. Seneca warned that people protect their money, but they waste time carelessly. How much of your life has been lost to distractions, meaningless arguments, or mindless scrolling? A Stoic guards their time like a treasure. They invest it wisely, learning, creating, improving. Look at your day. Where are you wasting time? What trivial things steal your energy? Stop letting life slip through your fingers. Live deliberately. Every second is an investment. Spend it well. 11th. Let go of the need for approval. We crave validation. We adjust ourselves to fit expectations. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. The pursuit of approval is a prison. A Stoic is free. Do what is right, not what is popular. Live with integrity, not for applause. Imagine a life where criticism does not faze you, where praise does not inflate you, where you act with virtue regardless of who is watching. That is true freedom." 12. Fear is a liar. Fear whispers lies. It tells you to stay safe, to avoid risk, to hide from challenge. But as Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Most fears never come true. Most obstacles are not as bad as we imagine. A Stoic confronts fear head-on. They do not wait for courage. They act despite fear. Ask yourself, what are you avoiding out of fear? What would your life look like if fear did not hold you back? Do not let fear dictate your fate. Face it, defy it, overcome it. 13. Be indifferent to praise and criticism. Fame is fleeting. Public opinion shifts like the wind. One day you are praised, the next you are forgotten. The Stoic does not seek validation from others. Marcus Aurelius, despite being an emperor, reminded himself daily that applause means nothing. He wrote, "People who are excited by fame forget that those who remember them will soon die too. If you let praise lift you, criticism will destroy you. Seek neither. Instead, anchor yourself in virtue. Act with wisdom, not for recognition. True peace comes when you stop caring about what others think." 14. Live as if you've already died. Imagine waking up tomorrow with no fear, no regrets, only gratitude for another day. This is the Stoic mindset. Seneca urged us to live each day as if it were our last, not in recklessness, but in appreciation. If you were given one final day, how would you spend it? Would you waste it on petty arguments, meaningless distractions, or self-pity? Or would you embrace it fully, love deeply, and act with purpose? The Stoic understands that every day is a gift. Do not wait to start living. Begin now. 15. Virtue is the only true good. We chase wealth, power, pleasure, yet none of these guarantee happiness. The Stoics believed that the only true good is virtue. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. A rich man without wisdom is poor. A powerful man without integrity is weak. True success is found in character, not possessions. Live with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. These are the pillars of a happy life. Everything else is secondary. Ask yourself, are you chasing distractions or are you building virtue? Only one path leads to lasting peace." Conclusion. Happiness is not something we chase, it is something we cultivate from within. The Stoic understands that true peace comes from mastering emotions, embracing hardship, and focusing only on what can be controlled. Life will always bring challenges, but our response defines our freedom. Detachment from external validation and material desires leads to inner strength. Every moment is an opportunity to practice resilience and wisdom. The choice is ours. Will we surrender to fate or will we rise above it?